Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. What we're going to dive into today, we're going to talk about your target audience. Who you talking to, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we're talking to the right people. That way we're not worried about frustration and those types of things that could be going on. And so we're going to hit that right after this. All right. So what we want to do is we want to make sure, and if anybody is unaware, right, if you're seeing this on a replay or anything like that, my name is Michael Holmes, and I'm the proud founder of Real University, which is simply renewing excellence and advancing leadership. And we've partnered with a personal financial success company called My Econ, to where we can help all of our people to get to where they want to be, right, pursue their own purposes. But today, our one of the things we want to make sure that you understand, because if we are going always on three different tenets, okay, three different strategies or solutions that we teach throughout the Real University that we've understood and learned from My Econ. That first strategy is cash flow management. The second one is business income. And then the third one is investment income. So what that means is that you have to be in those positions where you are managing your cash flow, where you are attaining business income, or where you are getting your investment income, because we all are someplace in our life to where we're trying to reach a couple of things. And we're trying to do what? The current lifestyle. We're trying to make sure our shelter's in place. We're trying to make sure that we have clothing, that the kids are all right. You know, all these things right now we're trying to take care of. And then also we got to make sure, if you get into a place and that you're starting to notice that it's robbing Peter to pay Paul, or there's not enough money at the end of the month. Okay, so it's kind of hard to do the second thing, which is our future lifestyle. Okay, and the future lifestyle's got to be taken care of by assets, because the money that we're having right now is not really effective enough, majority of us anyway, because the majority of Americans say they can't put their hands on $1,000. So if that's the case, how do you have your 401k in the right place? All right, do you have your TSP in the right place? Okay, so we got to get to a place where we're getting our current and our future lifestyle at the same time. Okay, and so that's what we teach, right? So within this, I always like to give out context. When we start talking about target audience, this is the context of understanding you've gotten your cash flow management in place, and then you're starting to look into business income, and you probably got some things going on and some assets going on in your investment income. Okay, so right now we're focused on the business income portion of our three solutions, and that is your target audience. You got to know who you're talking to, right? So the biggest thing is when you develop that understanding of who you know, that you knowing who you're talking to, then you get to a point to that when somebody tells you no to your particular product or service, all right, or nonprofit, whatever that may be, your crusade, your purpose, right? You don't get deterred. You don't worry about that, because you wasn't talking to them anyway. They just so happened to hear your message because you wasn't aware of their mindset before you gave them the message. Okay, so when that gets to the place of your understanding, then you start to see, okay, who am I really talking to? Right, who is my ideal customer, who is my ideal client? Right, so if you are the type of and you're doing plates, right, you have a restaurant or something like that that you're doing, right, so your thing is let's say soul food, right, so you have a certain type of individual that you're looking for the people that are used to soul food, or have heard about soul food and want to try soul food, right? So those are the individuals that you're talking to. So if you're talking to somebody like that, and then let's say, for instance, there's an individual that does not like soul food, maybe it's to this or to that for them, right? And they say that's awful, that is terrible. Does that change that your product is awesome? Does that change that your service, that your food is amazing, just because somebody that doesn't like soul food said it was terrible? No, but you will think that if you're looking at that audience. If you're thinking that you're only talking to everybody then what's going to happen is you're going to get yourself moved or removed from your goal, from your vision that you're trying to accomplish, right? So know who it is that you're talking to. Once you say that, hey, I know that I'm talking to this individual, but the thing is, some people have on red hats, some people have on blue hats, right? Some people have on no hats. So the thing is, you don't know who it is that you're talking to, right? But when you actually putting your message out there, you don't know, excuse me, you don't know who it's getting to. Okay. So what comes back from the message that you're putting out there, don't worry about it, because those that you were talking to will be attracted to what you're saying. And then what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to join your crusade, your purpose, even if it's a different purpose, because what you have available for them is what they are looking for. Okay. So then you have to get to that understanding. Okay. And in business, your first rule is to understand that, hey, men lie, women lie. Okay. But numbers don't lie. So when you're going through that understanding and you know who you're talking to, then you craft the right message for that audience, because you know who you're talking to, right? What are their ages? Are they married? Do they have some college, no college, right? What do they like the most? Where do they hang out? What kind of magazines do they read? Okay, so it's many other things that you can focus on to understand your person, that or your persons that you're talking to. Okay, we call that an avatar. We create an avatar so that we can know and directly talk to that particular person when we're crafting our message. So when you're doing your videos, when you're doing your posting, when you're doing whatever that is, you know what it is that you're doing. So when somebody comes back at you, you just say, hey, they must not have been who I was talking to, right? Think about it like this: those that have ears to hear, right? Right. So when you're looking at it that way, when you're saying your message, you don't worry about those people that didn't have the ear to hear. So you just keep on moving throughout the process. Okay. So if you guys want to know more about this type of thing, we always go over this. You can join the Real University page, and then we go over these types of things, these types of trainings. But if you want even more further details, you want to get yourself, say, hey, free information is great. You know, I definitely want to get some understanding. But if you really saying, hey, I definitely want to get to my goal, and you want to dive deep into the information on how to apply this, then you can join us. Just reach over at www.purposepursuer.com, and then just subscribe, and then I'll know that it's you. Or just basically, you can just leave a message here. Or if somebody's sharing this message with you and they're in my econ, and they are, join, find out what it is that is going, because somebody in my econ shares the business with you. It is not because they have to. It is not because they're looking for you to join to make some money for them. They're saying that, hey, I believe in you enough to say, hey, I see that you're going after your purpose, after your dream. Let me give you some tools so that you can get there better. Okay. I see that you got this nail, and that you have this screwdriver, and that you're trying to bang it, that you're trying to get yourself to this next level. Right. So let me take you an understanding and give you this hammer so that you can get this job done really fast. Okay. So guys, always, 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 always pursue your purpose. Don't worry about those that are outside of you talking about this, that, and the other, because those people are still sitting on the couch. Those people are still wrapped up in the things that they said that somebody else told them that they couldn't do. But you are going after yours. You are a purpose pursuer. So you continue to do that thing, but use the tools that are necessary to get yourself to the next level. Don't always be to the place to where you're just thinking over here, thinking over there. Get to a place to where you're able to take action. And how you're able to do that is by surrounding yourself with people that are doing the same actions that you're taking and getting the results that you're looking for. Okay, so guys, once again, drop a message if you need more. If you'd like to have a little bit more understanding, join us on our Real University page. Okay, it's called at My Econ Purpose. All right, if you want to type it in, at My Econ Purpose, and that'll bring up the Real University page. So you guys have a good one. Be beautiful and understand who you are and who you're talking to. Peace.